The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the Packers coming up next.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the Temps, well, they're where you... Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here we go with the Packer offense guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. This defense for the Niners, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rodgers now on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Rodgers. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Hunter Nicewander on to punt now on 4th down. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Lance now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
From the 41, Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. From midfield, here's Lance. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On play action, Lance. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Throwing now is Lance. Got some real estate inside the 30. Unable to corral him. He fights through. A big play there on the catch and run.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Lance going to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Henry Ruggs there to make the grab. And the 49ers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll run on 1st down. It's Mitchell, and he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Lance looking to throw it. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now Lance. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyle Pitts, 60 yards. And the 49ers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. At plays like this, that's exactly why you take a Kyle Pitts with a 4th overall pick. So exciting with the ball in his hands, and he showed it off there. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Now the Packers get set to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over-pursuing, and making a very nice play. Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to, but once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
That's how we do it.
Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Lance now on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
Let's go.
A big play there for the Niners. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Lance. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Kenny Clark, his 2nd sack of the night. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. To throw, it's Lance. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Henry Ruggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Niners continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-0. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Get right. Get forward.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. On the delay, Jones. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little game. The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Trey Lance of the 49ers set to go back on offense here. And it's safe to say he has been getting his money's worth in this one.
I would agree with that totally. Being able to go back and launch it and air it out. And let's face it, it's not just him stepping back and flinging it, though. You've got to have someone who can go get it. And that's important for any offense. Someone who can stretch the field, or as they like to say, take the top off of a zone defense. Open things up, because then you can come back and throw underneath and gain some pretty good chunks of yardage as well.
He's ripped the top off of whatever defense they've been playing. A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
Come on now, let's go.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
And now they'll throw with Lance. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And once more to Ruggs. This time the catch made. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now a handoff here to his running back. And some space here. 30. 10. 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 98 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
On the return, it's Taylor. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep...
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Lance now on 1st down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's Mitchell.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yards in the second quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Lance. His throw incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Lance. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Man open, that's Juwan Winfrey. He's at the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Got it complete to Rodgers. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down right around the 18-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Trey Lance of the 49ers set to go back on offense here. He's been in a pretty good group. They actually have more yards on the ground than through the air, but both have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a coach when we've talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to be balanced?
No, because then you've got both sides hitting the defense. They don't know what to expect, right?
Really helps your play calling because now you're in a position where you're confident in either aspect of the game. Dial it up and let it go. And so far, that's allowed them to lead.
Absolutely. Have the lead here in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Lance's throw there complete to Ruggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. On 1st down, Lance. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So that challenge, a successful one. And Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now Lance again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a play fake. Lance. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. And Lance will try again on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Completes this out left to Ruggs. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Here we go on 4th down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Making the catch, it's Winfrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40. On 1st down, Mitchell. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Lance looking to throw it. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On 3rd down, Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing now is Lance. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Play action. Now it's Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. Shakes off the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Checks this one down, it's Mitchell. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. And his kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that is incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick for a sixth time tonight. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On play action, Lance. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Za'Darius Smith able to run him down for a loss of 12. On second down now, it's Mitchell. 121 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On third and long, it's Lance. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. To return is Taylor. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. On second down, it's Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Rodgers' throw there, complete to Rodgers. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
Rodgers now to throw. The throw right side going to be complete to DeGuara. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Rodgers. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 139 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. Lance now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, and that's caught by Rodgers. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Rodgers. Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field was, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game, though.
You don't want things to start to snowball. You know, one error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive.
That would be a pretty amazing comeback, but we've seen crazier things happen in the National Football League.
We certainly have.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give right side. It's Mitchell. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Koo now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. On the return, it's Taylor. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Rodgers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. This one deep right side. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll find Aguara, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And again, it's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Rodgers going to throw. He'll find his tight end here, Deguara. And it's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The big fella. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Mitchell. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
On the return, it's Taylor. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at about the 32. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Got a man. It's Amari Rodgers, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On 1st down, Rodgers making the catch. It's Winfrey. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll go down at the 28. 96 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On 2nd and inches, Rodgers. Open man is Winfrey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Staying on his feet. Throw left side taken in by Rodgers. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Rodgers again now. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one at the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 24. A 10-play drive that time. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell, he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try the left side. It's Mitchell. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. And a wild card win moves them on to the